In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at 10 Piggy characters that remain a secret. So we've been doing some top 10, secret videos recently, so today we're going to be changing it up just a little, and we are going to be going through 10 Piggy characters that still to this day remain a secret. This is going to be running from the depths of Bunny and Doggy all the way to Mr. Stitchy, and guys, I have managed to conjure up 10 people for you guys, so today is going to be a cool video. Also calling out all the theorists out there, if you guys do have any theories about the characters that I will be bringing up today, then please let me know in the comment section down below. And also, if you could be using star code antics when you're buying Robux or Premium, that would be much appreciated. And if you do, make sure to take a picture and send it to me over on Twitter or Discord so that I can show my appreciation. So guys, 10 Piggy characters that remain a secret. Let's do this. Number 1, Mrs. P. So I thought I'd literally start with the first character that did actually kick off this whole entire Piggy apocalypse. Mrs. P fell sick to the disease called Linioma, and then Mr. P decided that he was going to try and save her because Mr. P is a very rich man and he decided that he was going to try and create some form of vaccine. Well, that didn't really go to plan, but since we saw her, in the city map and stuff like that, she still remains a secret to this day, and I'm almost certain that we will be seeing her towards the end of book 2. The question is, just how are we going to be seeing her at the end of book 2? Or could she actually be inside of that blue crate that is inside of the Medora? After all, the infected do not speak, and all that's coming from that blue crate in the Medora is literally just bangs. So I will be doing a full video on that case. Number 2, Zizzy. Man, my voice cracked in that one. I was actually deciding whether to do that again, but you know what? I'll just keep it how it is. So Zizzy did get oofed in the refinery. After the storm map, Willow, she took her away. She kind of used her as a weapon to kind of get back at Pony and the detective, or the character, whatever you guys want to call it. And Zizzy then did pick up a scratch from Polly. So that means that Zizzy did in fact become infected. However, things have changed since then. So Piggy Book 2 Chapter 8 did release just recently, and with that came one of the biggest secrets of all time. And here is that secret. Just take a listen to this.
Zizzy will never speak. The insolence calls to you. Help me. Run. Her hand gone. Smile for him.
So her hand is gone. Does that mean that, she actually tried to take off her arm before she did become infected? That is going to be pretty interesting. After all, Minitoon, he does like all of his Netflix series and stuff like that, so potentially he took the opportunity for Zizzy to cut off her arm so that she didn't become infected. Could she return with a robot's arm? Could she return as if she's just been to the shopping mall and she's just, had a little bit of a break? Or could she return as an infected? After all, it looks as though the Insolence knows exactly what is going on with Zizzy. They do seem to have a little bit more information than we do about Zizzy, so at this point, I'm pretty certain that potentially Zizzy is taken just like every other infected has been. But again, more theories like that to come down the line. Number 3, Leo the Lion. Now I feel like this is one character that Minitoon is trying to keep a secret for some particular reason. We've been having this kind of hint that Leo the Lion was in fact introduced way back in the alleys, and ever since then he's kind of just been under the limelight. He's not really shown himself. All that we have seen of Leo the Lion is those binoculars. Now what I'm getting from Leo the Lion is that he's an extremely scared character. He doesn't want to come out because, of course, we've mentioned in previous videos videos that he is up in that room currently in the port map. So Leo the Lion, he's literally just chilling upstairs because he's scared. You know, he's not infected at all. He's just up there because he left that note underneath the chairs and stuff like that, and he just doesn't want to see anyone because he feels safe. But I'm sure that Leo the Lion is going to come out at some point. But just what secrets is Leo the Lion going to bring along with him? Number 4, Rash. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Rash is kind of the forgotten character here. Could Rash actually be the Insolence? Because after all, Rash did say that he wanted to get back at us and that we were going to pay for whatever we did for arresting Willow. And Willow did tell Rash to stand down because it was not worth it. So maybe Rash took it upon himself to actually do something worse. Maybe Rash is behind the entire Insolence. Maybe he is the Insolence. Maybe he summoned the Insolence. But still to this day, Rash does remain a secret, and Rash does remain unseen. Number 5, Pony's parents. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Pony's parents are going to actually play quite a big role in Piggy Book 2. After all, we did speak about Pony's dad being an optometrist, and everything is about the eyes. Everything in Piggy is about the infected eyes. They're all different colors, so maybe Pony actually has something again to do behind the infection. Of course, Pony, he has something to tell us that he's still not told us. So Pony, you know, chop chop. But whatever has happened to Pony's parents, Pony did actually write a note in the safe place, basically apologizing to his parents, saying that he will basically make amends for what he has done. So could that mean that Pony's parents are in fact infected at this point? Or could this in fact mean that Pony just ran away from home like a little toddler? Again, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to finding out what Pony has done here, because I think it's going to reveal quite a lot. And I'm also pretty sure that one of the distorted memory-like chapters are actually going to be played as Pony. So maybe we're going to get to find out a bit more about Pony's parents in that chapter. Number 6, Mr. P. Now come on, you gotta feel for the guy here. All he was trying to do was literally save his wife. He put all of his life savings, all of his Bitcoin earnings, he's literally just tried his best and it's not works out for him. But still, the entire story behind Mr. P, it's not really explained at all well, because I guess that Minitoon is kind of keeping it out there as if like we're going to be making our own assumptions as to what has happened. But Mr. P did seem to be trying to do a good thing, and it literally just went south. At the first time that we met Mr. P way back in the school map, I believe that he was trying to be a good guy, and then all of a sudden he turned into some robot thing from, like, you know, the future. So what exactly happened to Mr. P in between the school map and the plant map? Something seriously happened there. That was quite a short amount of time for him to trying to be a good guy, to trying to save Bunny, to actually turning into this robot creep. And then at the end of the plant map, he then decides to basically say that he's going to try and stay behind and try to save everybody. I mean, that's what Bunny said and she got oofed. That's also what Zizzy said and she also got oofed. But the thing is, that doesn't necessarily mean that that is what has happened to Mr. P. Maybe Mr. P actually got out and we are going to be seeing him further down the line in Piggy Book 2. Maybe we're going to be battling Mr. Stitchy right at the end, and all of a sudden you see Mr. P rolling through like a potato, literally saying, "Don't you touch my player," with big old sparks, big old explosions, fireworks, absolutely everything going off. Mr. P running through the explosions in slow motion. Oh my goodness, I'm literally making this stuff up now. I'm getting carried away here. But again, still to this day, Mr. P does remain a secret as to where he is. Number 7, William. Now, this little fella, of course, right here was seen last 10 years ago. I can't echo that anymore, you know, that this actually happened 10 years ago. So maybe at this point, we're going to be seeing William a little bit taller. However, Willow has been trying to scour the earth in the midst of her brother. Now, is William going to be infected? Did he get kidnapped? Did he try to escape to try and find Daisy? At this point, it's really looking like a needle in a haystack. We're really not going to find this guy, but of course we're arriving up at Doveport currently, so potentially we're going to be finding William up in Doveport. My biggest question is, how would he have managed to get across the seas all the way into Doveport? I mean, that is one thing that I'm going to find pretty weird at the end of book 2, is that everything has moved to basically a completely different area of the world, and then we're probably going to get, you know, Rash turn up, we're probably going to get Mr. P turn up, we're probably going to get William turn up, and we left them all in book 1. Book 1 basically being Lucella, and of course a little bit of a section of book 2. It's all mostly done in Lucella. But now towards the ending of Piggy book 2, it looks like we're probably all going to have a great big reunion towards the end of this. So maybe William got his armbands on and literally just decided that he was going to sail across the sea with his armbands and a rubber dinghy duck thing. I don't know what's going on here now. But again, we still do not know exactly what is happening with William. Could he be infected? Could he be one of the first children to be seen inside of Piggy to actually be infected here? I mean, Z and Zuzi, they're still pretty good. Zizzy, she's a little bit adult, as Minitoon did confirm, but still the presence of William is still unidentified. Number 8, Mr. Stitchy. Now, this fella right here has caused quite some controversy. It looks as though Mr. Stitchy is turning out to be the Insolence. I mean, we're having creepy things coming through radios, and we're having, you know, Mr. Stitchy soundtracks played through things, and this is just all getting extremely weird. And we're still yet to actually find out who is going to be the main evil fella for the end of book 2. And I'm pretty certain at this point that Minitoon is trying to not reveal this. I reckon that Minitoon is actually going to try and keep it as a secret until the end of book 2. Meaning that I reckon at some point he's probably going to make the player, the characters all say that we're going to be expecting one particular person towards the end of book 2, and then we're going to get there, and then we're going to see somebody in the distance, and then they're going to turn around and we're going to be like, wait, what? Why is it you? But at least that's the way that I reckon that Minitoon could be taking the ending. And I'll be honest, it's a pretty good idea if I don't say so myself. Number 9, Willow's parents. Now, Willow's parents still do remain quite a mystery at this point, and I'm not so sure if they're going to, you know, kind of give this whole entire secret to Piggy Book 2 as Pony's parents are. I feel like Pony's parents are a little bit more relevant than Willow's parents here. Willow's parents, they just simply got taken away again a decade ago by Polly and Polly number 2. I don't know why it was 2 Polys, but Minitoon did say that he was trying to put all of the attention onto the characters. But Willow has not seen her parents for 10 years, so could the parents actually be with William? And what exactly did Willow's parents actually get taken away for? Why did the police come and arrest her parents? Things just don't really necessarily make sense here. And I guess that that's where the ending is going to explain a lot more. We're still waiting for a reason as to why Willow's parents did get taken away by the 2 Polies. So again, if you do have any theories, then let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys do give a pretty good theory, then I'll more than likely do a video on it and give you a shout out. And finally, number 10, Bunny and Doggy. Now, Bunny and Doggy, they kind of oofed as well, but they did turn into this strange ghost thing. So could be this turning into a ghost thing actually mean that they're becoming a part of the Insolence? I wonder if the Insolence is literally going to be a band of ghosts or a group of ghosts. Bunny got oofed because she drank this potion that Mr. P gave to her. I mean, I have no idea why. Doggy also then drank this potion, and that's how he got oofed. And why did he drink that potion too? Maybe somebody force-feeded him, and maybe it was Willow that actually found Doggy way back in the forest, and Willow basically wanted to get her own back on him. But guys, it does look as though that we are going to be seeing Bunny again at some point, because of course, as we've mentioned in previous videos, there is that particle ghost bunny type thing in the trailer of the Piggy Book 2 The Return. So what part exactly is she going to be playing in the end of Book 2? Will she be returning as her normal self? And will Doggy be returning as his normal self? Well guys, that's why that this was 10 Piggy characters that remain a secret. So guys, that's going to be it from us today. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you guys in the next one.